Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show, and in this video I'm going to take you through my credit card strategy that has got me over $23,000 worth of free travel over the past few years. Now very quickly, if you are new to my channel, yes, you can apply for credit cards, earn points and hotel free nights on those cards, and then use those rewards to take business class flights and stay in luxury 5-star hotels for free. I know, it's amazing. And if you like the sound of that, why not subscribe so you can become an experienced travel hacker and earn tens of thousands of dollars worth of free travel too. Now, credit card points have got me free trips to Japan, Cancun, the Cayman Islands, Taiwan, the UK, and this all comes from a strategy that you can follow too. Now, I will go through all of the luxury travel redemptions I have done and exactly how much they would have cost if I had spent money on them later on in the video, but first of all, let's look at my actual strategy, and we will start with earning the credit card points. Now, in this section on earning points, there are 4 things I'm going to cover, and that is regular spending on credit cards, welcome bonuses, referrals to credit cards, which can get you extra points as a reward, and then lastly, taxes and business spending, okay, which are sort of extra spending categories where you can use credit cards on. So if I figure out how to do it, I'll add YouTube chapters for those sections so you can skip around if you want. But let's start with regular spending. Now, when you get a credit card, okay, you want to use that credit card for all your spending, all right? If it's one of those rewards credit cards that's earning you points that you can use to transfer to airlines and book flights and stuff. However, if you have more than one credit card, you definitely want to pay attention to the categories that those credit cards earn points in, okay? Because not all credit cards earn points in every category. So the Amex Gold, for example, it earns 4 points per dollar on dining in restaurants and at US supermarkets. So you would definitely want to use that for dining and for supermarkets. Whereas the Chase Sapphire Reserve earns 3 points per dollar on all travel. So if you're taking an Uber or something, or booking a train ticket, you definitely use that card. But if you are booking a flight ticket, you wouldn't want to use that. You'd want to use the Amex Platinum instead, because that earns 5 points per dollar on flights. Now, a great way to keep track of which points categories the cards that you have earn points in is the app Max Rewards. I often recommend this app. I use it personally myself, and it'll show you which cards out of your wallet, because it's going to be linked to your credit card accounts, earn the most in each category, okay? A great way of keeping track. And notably, there are some cards that have rotating quarterly categories, so the Chase Freedom and the Discover It card, they have 5% categories that change every quarter. You want to keep track of those too. Max Rewards can also help you keep track of those. Right, now let's talk about welcome bonuses. So welcome bonuses are a great way of increasing your points balances very rapidly, okay? You can get bonuses for 50,000 points, 100,000 points, and normally these will be worth at least $500, if not $1,000 or more dollars in value. Now, some of the best welcome bonuses out there right now in 2021 would be the Chase Sapphire Preferred, 80,000 points for signing up for the card and completing required spend within the first few months. You've got the Amex Platinum, which has a 75,000 point public offer, okay, and you can sometimes find better offers that are targeted. You've got the Chase Ink Preferred, which has a 100,000 point sign-up bonus. That is a business card, but generally if you've got a small business like a side hustle, you're still eligible to apply, okay? So it kind of goes without saying, bonuses just a great way of, you know, building up your points balances very, very quickly. Obviously, you're not going to apply for, say, 10 credit cards or 20 credit cards a year. It can only be maybe 2 or 3 a year. But if you combine that with your regular spending and a lot of the other things that I'm going to teach you, you can increase your points balances incredibly fast. And a perfect thing to combine it with is our next item, which is referrals, okay? Now, I have done a lot of referrals in my time, and I have a little bit of an advantage because I've got a big social media following. So typically American Express, over the years, they've been offering 10,000 points per referral with a maximum of 55,000 per year. So I could just put my link up online and people would refer themselves through my link, and it would be maxed out within a couple of days, okay? 55,000 points, and then I'd switch it for another card. But actually right now, you can do the same thing too, even if you don't have a big social media following. And that's because currently, if I go into my American Express account, it's offering me 30,000 points per referral. So now in 2021, it's a great time to do referrals and earn yourself some extra points. And it's still a maximum of 55,000 per card per year. So if you do one referral, you're more than like 60% of the way to maxing it out anyway, okay? So I think each person, you know, watching this at least would be capable of doing one referral, okay? I mean, if you're in 2-player mode with your wife or husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or just someone you travel with as a travel companion, and you each use each other's referral link, bam, there you go. That's 30,000 points each straight away right off the bat, okay? So you should be able to find at least one person to refer per year. American Express is the best referral system in general. Chase does actually have a referral system as well that you can check out, but the one I really speak highly of is Amex. And if you have Max Rewards, the app that I talked about, it'll actually give you a referrals page where it'll go into your accounts, it'll take all of your referral links from Chase and Amex, etc., for all the cards you have, and it'll put them on one easy to use page, and you can send that page to someone, to a friend or to your spouse, and they can just pick a card from that list and get signed up for it, and you'll get the referral bonus. Pretty cool, and the link for Max Rewards is below. Now, the final category for earning the points is taxes and business spending, okay? And this is a way of getting some extra spending on your credit card. Now, for taxes, whatever service you use, normally you have to pay a small fee of around 2%, okay? You can use pay1040.com. Basically, just go to the IRS's website, look at the credit card services they have. They all charge around 2%. You could also use Plastic, which is another service. It's slightly higher than 2%. But anyway, so for taxes, you're basically gonna get charged 2%. So if you're getting a sign-up bonus, it's really worth it, all right? Because you get like 100,000 points, and although you pay a 2% fee, you're getting so many points, it's worth it, especially if you wouldn't be able to do that spending, say, spend $5,000 or whatever in 3 months if you didn't have that, tax payment or whatever. The other strategy with tax payments, okay, apart from sign-up bonuses, is to use a card that gives you some extra incentive for high spending on top of just the points you'd earn, okay? So let's say I like a card like the Amex Hilton Surpass card. That's what I used this year. I actually did a video paying $35,000 worth of taxes on a credit card that you can check out. I'll put it on the end of this video. But that card gives you a free Hilton weekend night, okay? Hilton weekend free night once you spend $15,000 in a year, okay? And that free night is very valuable because it can be used at any Hilton hotel. So people say it could be valued up to $1,200 in value. I would say conservatively, if I use it at a really classy Hilton within the US, maybe Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills, something like that, I would say the value is at least $800, okay? So at least $800, maybe up to $1,200 if you're doing like beach villa in the Maldives or something, but I don't think it's likely I'm gonna get over there this year. So anyway, yeah, I paid my taxes with a credit card. I earned a load of Hilton points. I also earned a Hilton weekend free night. And although I paid, a few $100s in fees, it was far outweighed by the rewards I got, okay? Now let's look at business spending. So obviously this won't apply to everyone, but if you do have a business and if you are able to put some of your business spending on a credit card, absolutely go and apply for a business credit card, put that spending on the card. You don't want to waste the points. I mean, you don't want to be paying with a debit card when you could be paying with a credit card and earning points on that and then using that for free travel. So check out your business spending, see if there's a way you can get that onto a credit card as well. All right, now let's talk about spending the points, okay? So there are basically two ways that you can spend points in like the Chase and Amex systems, for example, okay? One is to transfer them to airlines where you generally get the best value, okay? With American Express, I would only do this because their travel portal, you really don't get good value for your points. With Chase, it's kind of 50-50. Sometimes I transfer, sometimes I get it through the travel portal. So let's specifically look at Chase and when I would do each thing. Now, if you're transferring to an airline, make sure there is award availability for that flight that you want before you transfer, okay? Otherwise, your points will be stuck in that airline. Secondly, if you can get better value per point in the travel portal, book that same flight through the travel portal, okay? Often with economy class flights, you can get the same value by booking through the Chase travel portal, but the difference is you're gonna earn points on the flight, and in addition to that, you will move up through the airline's status tier system, okay? I've got BA Bronze status, which is One World Ruby, through using the Chase travel portal to book my flights, okay, with points, because to the airline, it appears like you're paying with money, which is kind of cool, all right? And because of that, I can now get business class check-in, even if I'm flying economy. I can get free check bags on US domestic routes like American Airlines, etc. So it's super useful, all right? Now let's talk about two-player mode, okay? And two-player mode is really, really crucial to my strategy, okay? Because me and Mrs. Credit Shifu, we have been playing this credit card game a long time. And so most people do two-player mode with their spouse. And what it is basically ways of you both earn points and then you pool those points in order to get rewards, okay? And it works best with hotel cards, all right? So for example, let's say we both sign up for a hotel card, one each. We both get the sign-up bonus, all right? Say it's 50,000 points or 100,000 points. But if we want to stay in a hotel together, the amount of points it costs to book a room for one night is the same as what it would cost for one person, all right? You're paying for the room, you're not paying for individual people in the room. So, with hotels, you can actually book double the amount of rewards, all right? You can also do it with free nights. Let's say we both have a credit card from a certain hotel chain and we get a free night from that card per year. Well, we could just book the first night in my name and the second night of our stay in her name, okay? Bam, we've got 2 nights, okay? So it's very, very powerful. Also, it works with referrals. You can refer each other, okay? You can use each other's referral links. So maybe I refer Mrs. Credit Shifu to an Amex card, she gets it, and she gets, a 50,000 or 70,000 point sign-up bonus. I might get 30,000 points from that, and bam, we've got 100,000 points that we can spend on, hotels or flights or whatever we want, okay? So referrals are a very, very powerful part of 2-player mode as well. Okay, now I did promise that I'm gonna show you some of my incredible reward redemptions. I'm gonna show you how much they would have cost if I had spent money on them, okay? So let's check a few out. Now, one of the very early award redemptions I did was the W Hotel in Taipei. It would have cost $1,200 if I had booked it with money, but instead I used the 100,000 and something sign-up bonus from the Chase Sapphire Reserve, okay, back then. And it is a wonderful hotel, amazing views, great pool, great spa, all around an amazing experience. All right, then we have the Beverly Hilton, which is an awesome property right in the heart of Beverly Hills in LA. I saved $547 on this booking for 2 nights by using the points from my Hilton Honor Surpass card. I also got free upgrade with Hilton Gold status. It's a beautiful property, very nice pool, and it's overlooks LA. Awesome experience. Then we have business class to the UK, which I saved $2,000 on by exchanging credit card points. This was a sort of aspirational thing. I often used to travel home to the UK. I always wanted to turn left, and after I got into the credit card game, I finally could turn left and sit in business class, not in economy, which was a really awesome feeling. Then we have the Hilton in Tel Aviv, which I saved $1,200 on. I was in Israel for my friend's wedding there. Again, wonderful experience. Free breakfast at this hotel, and the breakfast buffet was wonderful. Great pool, and all around an incredible experience. Also got lounge access as well due to my Hilton Gold status. Then we have Grand Cayman. Did I mention I went to Grand Cayman? This one I've covered a lot, but I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton in Grand Cayman, and I actually saved $2,604 on the price of the Ritz-Carlton, getting free nights for free, basically, with Marriott points, and also the flight I booked with JetBlue, and that would have cost $1,150. And then we have the Hyatt Ziva Cancun in Mexico, which is an all-inclusive resort. I flew there in business class on American Airlines. That would have cost $2,850 for the whole family, and the hotel I saved $980 through exchanging credit card points. And then lastly, we have my 500,000 point mega trip, which I really did spend 500,000 points on this trip. I'll give you some of the highlights. One of them was Japan Airlines Sky Suites business class from Taipei to Tokyo. I saved $1,964 by exchanging credit card points. Then we have the Intercontinental Park Lane in London. That was $972 I saved. I'm skipping over a few things, but we have the Crown Plaza in Kyoto in Japan. I saved $674 on 2 nights there, and a load of other hotels as well. And then we have the Regent Taipei, which was a saving of $1,631. And then we've got a few more trips after that, like my recent trip to the UK at Christmas in British Airways Club Suite business class, saved a load of money on that, thousands of dollars. And then we had my recent trip to Mexico as well, to Los Cabos, all right? So in total, adding all that up, and I have missed out a few, the odd night at a hotel here and there, especially, day trips and road trips here in the US. But adding it all up, I have saved $23,000 in travel costs because of this credit card strategy. And you can too, because it's really simple. You just follow the steps in this video and bam, you can do it. And now lastly, I'll just show you what my points balances are currently like, because in addition to that $23,000 worth of savings, I actually still have loads of points and free nights in my account. So let's check it out. Right now I have 2 Hilton Weekend 3 nights, and that came from paying taxes on my credit cards. Then I have 101,000 Amex points, which is valued at least $1,500, and 29,000 Chase points valued at least $450. So we're doing pretty okay, and we'll probably be booking some sort of a trip maybe, you know, booking soon, but maybe a trip in the fall, probably something down in the Caribbean, okay, to use those 2 Hilton weekend free nights. And maybe we could get a flight there, business class, using the Chase points or something like that. All right, guys, if you like this kind of thing, leave your comments below. We talked about Max Rewards in this video. It is a great app. They'll also activate all your Amex and Chase offers for you if you get the gold version, and you can get a free month of that with my link below, or you can just download the app, check out some of the free features, whatever you want. Check it out, it is awesome. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.